Hey guys, how y'all doing today? My name is Franchise Fanatic, and welcome back to the channel. And today, if you guys, is another video game video. Today we're tackling, that was a hard sentence, video game video. Today we're tackling some video game, I guess, news, so to speak. I guess, kind of a recap, but you're going to be seeing some LEGO Marvel 1 gameplay in the background, so make sure to enjoy that gameplay. And hey, if you like the video, make sure to like and subscribe if you're new. It really does help the channel. So, the kind of basis of this video is video games in general in terms of the present, right? Or somewhat a little bit in the past, right? Sometime in like 2018, 2019, something like that. Video games have been getting worse. And I don't mean like the content, like look, I've played Dying Light 2, Elden Ring, GTA Trilogy Definitive Edition, GTA 5 Remastered, LEGO Star Wars The Skywalker Saga, Saints Row. I've played a butt ton of video games this year, and I loved basically all of them. However, there have been a majority of games that have been extremely broken and buggy upon launch, right? We think of a few like Cyberpunk 2077, right? Grand Theft Auto Trilogy Definitive Edition. Hell, even LEGO Star Wars The Skywalker Saga for some of us, right? Me and my goddamn Skyflicker. It's still effing there, TT. Fix it, And of course, most recently with Saints Row. So, the reason why you're seeing LEGO Marvel Superheroes gameplay in the background is very deliberate, because this is a game that I chose, not because it's a great game, but because this was a game for, look, I know I had a problem. No, look, 90% of people that played this game on Xbox 360, Xbox One, or like myself, Xbox Series X, I played it on all three of those. Every time I play this game, I have fun. But mind you, the first time I got that game on Xbox 360 and I came home from school and I plugged it in and I started playing, I didn't have any crazy flickering. I didn't have any crashing every 2 minutes. I didn't have any weird-ass T-posing or, people flipping through the floor or, physics just going haywire or random, whatever. It was a game that I was excited for, and it was a game that just worked. I paid money for it, and it worked, right? Imagine buying a car for $50,000 or whatever the fudge, and you get in the car and the steering wheel breaks, and then you go to brake and the brakes don't work, and then you're like, well, why the hell did I pay full price for this car? And the guy's like, I don't know, we'll fix it later, I guess. That's the whole analogy of this video. Every video game, besides a few, Elden Ring, LEGO Star Wars at 30 FPS mode, at least Dying Light 2 for me, most of the games I played this year, especially Cyberpunk, especially GTA Trilogy Definitive Edition, those games, look, Definitive Edition is a good game, okay? I love GTA 3, Vice City, San Andreas, right? I love them. But when they first came out, dog water. Cyberpunk 2077, Cyberjunk 1977. That game came out complete poop. Like, you've seen the, video like Michael Does Life, that troll guy. Everyone effing covers this game. Everyone hated it, right? I bought it. I enjoyed it. It was a fun game. I sold it because it was getting too big for my Series X and all that, but it was a very broken game, right? You would fall through the map. There'd be signs on the street saying prefab ad here. Or, you would just, explode randomly. Or, you'd shoot a cop, and the cop wouldn't effing load in. It'd just be a bunch of Minecraft pixels, right? The game was buggy as hell, and they still released it, right? Definitive Edition. There was that dude on Grove Street Game, the gang. One of the guys looked like fucking Patrick Starr, like just a black guy who looks like Patrick Starr. There was some white chick who looked like Sandy Cheeks, I'm sure. There's just the game was a complete mess, right? They had textures missing. You fall through the floor. The rain. Remember the rain? It looked like freaking milk. It looked like some guy was dangling milk above my head as I'm playing the game. It wasn't pretty, but they patched it, But that's not the point. The point is that video game developers are lazy, right? Yes, they put in hard work into their games, right? Technically, every game I played, even Cyberjunk, worked, right? Saints Row, it works. I'm able to play it, okay? However, there are so many little issues. Even the little stuff that I said in Saints Row. Like, one of my biggest issues of the new Saints Row game is my character is very jittery. It's like he drank 58,000 tons of coffee. And then also the screen jitters when I move the camera angle. It's very slightly kind of jitters. And it's just a poor optimization bug, which I'm sure they'll fix soon, which they better effing do that. Because, look, Saints Row is a great game. I actually really love it. Okay, the story's a bit woke, a bit weird, whatever, but the core gameplay of that game is effing great, so if they can fix the camera jiggle, whatever, I'm good. But, all these little mistakes here or there, like, in Cyberpunk falling through the floor or whatever, all these things add up to a bigger picture. And yes, then you get the big bugs like crashing and save data deleting and, unable to progress in the story or whatever. That's the point, is that, like I said, devs are getting lazy. They're putting out their games early, half-assed and half-made. They took it out of the oven, and it shouldn't have been taken out of the oven. or the oven, as I said. They need to effing put it back in the oven, and they need to wait until it's fully ready. It's like a turkey. Another analogy, right? Why the hell would you take a turkey out when 20 minutes, imagine putting a turkey in your oven for 10 minutes, taking it out, and then eating it. It'd be cold. It'd be gross. You know what I mean? Why would you do that? That's stupid. Same exact thing here. And that's again, 58 times, that's the point. Because we need to stop this. And I get it, Lego Star Wars, there was crunch. Crunch isn't good either, but I'm talking about glitches and bugs, These devs, they're all reliant on the day one patch. You know how many times I went online for Cyberpunk or Lego Star Wars or whatever the fudge, Saints Row, and every effing comment is day one patch. Oh, the day one patch is going to fix it. Don't you worry. The day one patch is like the second coming of Jesus, Day one patch is going to put your marriage back together. I'm sure of it. It's just people are too reliant on that day one patch. And any patch, really. Look, here's the point break answer here. Video games should not be released half-made. You should remember back in the day of Lego Marvel Superheroes, where you bought a game and it just worked? And yeah, every game has issues. Lego Marvel had issues too. But I'm talking about the big issues, the big stuff that really gets controversial, like Cyberpunk or whatever, Saints Row, GTA Definitive. We need to have our devs take time. That sounded weird, but you know what I'm trying to say, right? Everyone in the world was, oh my god, where's the Lego Star Wars release date? Where's the release date? Put the release... Maybe the fault was on us a little bit, you know what I mean? Look, Lego Star Wars isn't that broken, but there were a lot of issues in this game. And that's another thing. TT Games, trash at communicating. Volition, guys that released the new Saints Row, trash at communicating. I dare you, go on Twitter and look up Lego Star Wars or, Saints Row on Twitter and pull up their latest tweet. Every effing comment, you might even see me, every comment is, where's the patch, where's the patch, where's the patch, where's the fix, where's the patch? Every single one. And, like, they could tweet about, look at our brand new, photo mode. And everyone's like, yeah, we don't give a shit. Where's the patch? You know what I mean? That's how mad people are. I'm mad because I paid money for a product that only half works. Because these guys are too lazy to fix their game before they release it. And don't give me the Cyberpunk excuse of, we didn't know. We didn't know this was going to happen. It's like, no, you effing knew. And if you didn't know, then quite clearly you didn't test your damn game. You know what I mean? You made it and then you sold it. You didn't play test it. You didn't make sure there were any issues. Saints Row right now is having a huge ton of co-op issues. I don't play co-op, but apparently people that do can't play for more than 1 minute without the game destroying and imploding on itself. Probably blowing up your Xbox or PlayStation 5. Whatever, PC. It's gotten to that point where, all we want to do as gamers is just buy a game and have it freaking work. You know what I mean? We just want to have a product that actually works and is good. Because I know what's going to happen. Video games are going to keep doing this every single time. A new game's going to come out, everyone's going to be super pumped and hyped, and then it's going to be halfway released. So, look, devs, I don't care if it takes an extra 50 years. Make sure your game works properly and runs properly before you release it for $60, $70, $80, okay? Everyone is sick of it. We're sick of getting excited for a game, popping it in the Xbox or whatever, and then extremely disappointed because it runs like dog water, or, you're clipping through objects, or, it's completely false advertisement, whatever, okay? That's the point. We're getting too reliant on fixes and patches over time. That's the end of the video, guys. Hope you enjoyed. Just look, at the end of the day, make sure to make your game playable and make sure it works before you release it. And that way, people actually enjoy your product. And then no one on Twitter is screaming, where's the patch? Where's the patch? You know what I mean? I swear to God. Like I said, go on Twitter. It's everywhere. All right, that's it. Hope you guys enjoyed this video again. It probably was a little bit ranty, but I'm mad. Because, look, I love video games. Video games are amazing. They're freaking awesome. No matter what kind. Lego, action, Call of Duty, horror, whatever. They're all I love all my video games I've ever played. But there have been a lot of rough ones along the way. So hopefully developers can actually, put their big boy pants on, big girl pants on, and actually, I guess, make sure your game works as intended before you release it. Because then not only will gamers have a good time, but the developers will not get caught with their panties down because they were just too lazy to fix it in the first place. Oh, we didn't realize that was going to happen. Okay, sure. Whatever. All right, that's it. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. Just look, at the end of the day, Video games are great, and hopefully in the future, devs strive to make sure they work properly, and then we can avoid all this needless controversy and clout and anger and madness. Just like I said, remember the days of Lego Marvel where you bought a game and it worked. All right, hope you guys enjoyed. Thank you guys, and we'll see you in the next video.